Good morning, y'all. So I'm coming into a rolling start this morning because this is the last day, and I'll be back next week. A couple weeks. I'm gonna do a little staycation, get my health together, and just sort of recharge my batteries for the next version of what we're going to hear in the morning. It's been great, man. It's been a beautiful time. I want to thank everybody for just being a part of it, man. It's just been amazing. And, you know, I'm always looking for inspiration, man. You guys have inspired me, man. Dr. D Nice and Angeline Diva and Toby Hicks and April Leone and all the morning yawners that come on. Troy Mumford and Will Atkins and all you guys, man. You guys have been an inspiration to me, man. I loved it, man. I didn't really have a plan when I jumped on here. I just got on here and started doing something. And I've learned to have with it and enjoy myself. Y'all don't know my history. I've been behind the scenes in a lot of different situations. So this has been therapeutic. I hope it's been as entertaining for y'all and therapeutic as it's been for me in the morning. Thank you, Beanie Long, and all the people that come on here in the morning. So many names. But anyway, we're going to get the day started. I'm going to play a little music. I'm going to go to one of my classic sets, and then I'm going to go to another set that's been a popular set. And then we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Unc's in the building. Let's go. Good morning. Let's go, y'all. Unc's here. Let's go. 5:15 in the morning. Let's go, Will. I love Will Atkins. He always comes with a question in the morning. We like that. Will's a good guy. We're growing in section. Let's work out. Come on. To the building. Let's go. Good morning, everybody.
She get it from her mama. Can't tie a sweater over that. To hide in pajamas. We lay back blowing ganja. DVD. She make it hard to watch a flat TV.
Let's go, y'all. Come on.
I crept up behind her. Mommy threw like a quarterback. I caught that like rocks. I called mommy Montana. Bandana. Tie the hands up. This is gangsta love. Hey. You on the rap CD? We gang. Ain't R&B smooth, I ain't an R&B dude.
The luckiest man in the world right now.
Then she stripped for me like the Moulin Rouge.
Luckiest man in the world now.
You know, powder blue, rocker, wear suit, white Nike. Add mommy to the cipher. ROC for life, cause the gang.
Let's go, come on.
I get rock for my kids. That's real. We still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter. Y'all better bundle up. There better be a hotter summer rapper when you just rock it down. You hot now. Listen up. Don't you know cops' sole purpose is the.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Morning.
But without this.
Good morning, yawning. Good morning, emails. We here. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
We still try to keep mom smiling. Cause when the teeth stop going, the stomach starts growling, then it start flowing. If you're from the hood, I know you feel me.
Keep going.
If a sneak start leaning and I start working, then I start working on me a person. Get you sleeping while out in the open.
Hey.
And I'ma get it.
Come on.
We gotta raise our kids while we living there. You know,
551. Go to YouTube. You know what it is. Let's go, y'all.
Vinny or Alexis, my boys in the squad.
5:17 in the morning. I'm to the building. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
But I'm not snitching, I'm a rider. My kids hungry, the dishes out your kitchen. I'll be wildin' till they pick me out of lineup. Chop, rap about it, wild out, laugh about it. I'm not trying to
laugh about it, don't we? Good morning. Yeah. Much better.
Man, let me get a free hold, never second, man. Sipping in the black man, blessing in the red ghost. Man, one time, know I got a neck to get that change. Leader of the black gang, all roll C, man. Bang like T-Mac, ski mask, air it out. Sisters, 3 bears sticking out. Bounce. Bounce.
Let's
bounce.
What's up, Twitch?
Shit, relax your mind, let your content be free. You now rolling with them thugs from the ROC. Siegel in the house.
Rolling section. Let's work out.
Get your wig pushed.
I see it, Mo. Let's work. Come on.
Push back, leg in the house.
Still here, never left, still
Hilarious.
plus, more left, still.
Over in the house. Jigger. Yeah,
Chris Sick
with 6 figure wrist.
Ma. Oh, let's go, y'all. Come on.
Hey, hold up, love. Every time you see Jigger, man, I'm rolling on dub. Dope the bottom blade.
What up,
chopping
Bill?
it up.
Good to see you.
Rock, you hotter than us. Come on. J-Ho, about to change my name to J-Peso. But in the meantime,
They say so.
on the platinum Yamaha, got that engine gunning, throwing it up.
Good morning, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Unction the building. Let's get it popping. Come on now.
Yo, here, who's Mac, Nah, dog, assembly coming.
Who the what?
What?
Bleaking South Beach out of the reach of the police. On my lap,
Hey.
on my back,
Hey.
in my pocket. Chocolate wings. Holla if you want drama with.
The dynasty, a mill bleak Jigger and
Old Desert Eagle.
who else but me? Rock ears, rock wears, bandanas and white tees. Me without it, y'all unlike me. You know I can keep right up.
Kimberly Robinson, brother. Massages by Kim. All right. Good morning, Angeline.
Got it. Shante, crack on.
Yeah, Facebook is tough. Let's go to YouTube. I'll put the link in.
Shante.
Let's work. Watch you work. Bro.
Got it. Shante.
Come on.
Be about us.
Be about trust. Watch it work.
Got to do with it. Y'all. Got to do with it.
Be about us. Get up, Joe.
Yeah, slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate. I don't
Go down, baby.
I want a chick with thick hips that licks the lips. He can be the office type, but like the strip. Girl, you get me aroused, now you look in my eye. But you talk too much, man. You ruin it.
Let's go.
Lose the feeling, cause the roof is on fire. You looking good for the getting.
Let's go, grown people.
Other in the hoodie, you're a living a provider.
Hey.
You see the jury on my women, and I'm living it up. The squad stays filling the truck with chicks that's willing to trizz with us. You say you got a
Watch
man,
you work. Let's go. Up to the building. Let's go.
What's love gotta do with a little? Hey, after the party, me and you could get slide for a few, and she could come too. Let's go. Got to do it.
Good morning, everybody.
Shout
Let's
to
go.
all town people, let's go.
Grown and sexy. Unction the building. Let's work. Come on.
I know we're doing everything that we want to. Meanwhile, are we losing? Because we won't let go. And yeah, let's start thinking what we're doing. Don't let nothing change your mind. Let's start heading home without it off the ground.
Let's work. Let's work. Come on. Let's tell you how to do this. Let's go.
staring at me instantly as I walk into this city. I can feel you.
Come on in, let's go, y'all.
That's a ring. You had one too many, but still I'm impressed with the rap.
Ow.
It's a party, and I got to run all through, but maybe later on we can chat over boo. See, I thought you knew. Ain't no delay in what I'm saying. What we do, my track hit one way. I said it's a party. I got to run all through. We hold it 20 plus. We can follow if we choose. See, ain't nothing changed since the day the crew accept the elimination. The one to chew up my crew. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Let's go. The last of the get last. We made it to Thursday. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Jose Strong. Get ready for that staycation next week. I'm off. Let's go. Trying to revitalize, rebuild. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Let's go, y'all. Come on in.
Scream and shout. You really taught me how to work my body. You really taught me how to go down south. You really tried to hurt me. I really love it so it's gangsta style.
Yo, we got
6 in the morning.
getting it on and they ain't until 6 in the morning. O's for Uchi. Oh, you ain't know how many O's in the bankroll? Sorta like the game show. Who wants to be a millionaire? But my name ain't just the one they call.
Let's work out this morning. We rocking.
Hundreds of bodies, great parts, guns in the party. Waves, brave, balls, trademarks, the army.
I know that was somebody else's guy.
Oh, we growing the sexy. Yeah, let's work. Come on.
She doesn't treat you the way you want to.
5:24 in the morning. Uncle, let's go.
Stop running.
You gotta go to YouTube, man. They don't stop the music on YouTube. Subscribe, share. YouTube. Let's go, y'all. Come on. I'll tell you we're gonna get something right now. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I know that you're somebody else's guy, but this feeling that I have for you now. She doesn't treat you the way you want to. Come on, stop running. I want it. What you anything is love.
Good morning, y'all. Let's go. How y'all doing? Let's go. You're allowed to be happy, y'all. They don't know about this smoke. They don't know about this smoke. Come on, ladies. Let's work out. Yo. Wow. Good morning, y'all. Let's get it popping. If they've been blocking y'all on Facebook and they've been blocking y'all on they only block you on Facebook, just go to YouTube. The morning emails on YouTube. The morning emails on YouTube. Then you should be good. Old to the new to the old. Let's go. Shout out to all my old school people in the house. Let's go. Let's work. I'm putting the link in the chat. Just share it. Make sure you share.
romantic places in my mind. Hoping someday I'll find the perfect one and I can share. And that day you walked inside, you no longer.
My next wife has to get up in the morning early with me. In the morning, she gotta be up early in the morning with me. We need to start the Diddy.
Wanna cruise at night. Paradise, baby.
Wow. Wow. Let's go. What you know about?
I be the life of the party. That's from the club to the hotel lobby. Who put the party in the frenzy? Who put the party in the frenzy? So meet me on the floor where the ladies be. Who put the party in the frenzy? So meet me on the floor where the ladies be. Who put the party
Grown and sexy. Come to the bill. Let's go.
So meet me on the floor where the ladies be. Long as the beat keep going, the tracks keep going, drinks keep flowing. Let me see some footwork. Super rocking all night till your feet hurts. I be the life of the party, from the club to the hotel lobby. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. I break a heel, sweat it. I break a heel, sweat it, break a heel, sweat it, I break a heel, sweat it.
In the place with I'm free and I got what it takes to rock the mic like I'm for still watch what you say out your mouth cause 50 shit still hurt to go out. I'm Mr. Real.
No, I'm not a DJ. If I was, I'd take a lot of y'all jobs. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I do this for fun.
And I got what it takes to rock the mic like I'm for.
Oh, come on, Grown and Sexy. Let's go. What up, Zach? I see you. Let's work. Come on, let's work. I got you. Stop playing with me, man. Let's go. I'm gonna talk about that.
In the place with I'm free and I got what it takes to rock the mic like I'm for. Still watch you say out your mouth cause 50 shit still hurt to go out. I'm Mr. Real when I'm traveling. Get neck when I'm traveling. Six pack wood when I'm traveling. The Lex cause the click fit good and the get rubber and slide through the hood like an avalanche. Take a flick if you get a chance, get that close. I get that dog. You go. Me, enemies come sleep with me for breakfast. Guaranteed to eat this toast. I'm reckless, firestarter, heat your folks. I'm an artist that'll eat your tracks, so don't bring them around. I be around Ricans, beat out those. Now they got all the toasters on me.
Good morning, 5:30 in the morning. Uncle, let's go, y'all.
I'm dead, so I don't get left around, hangers around.
And I never yielded.
Town with blasting.
Hey, 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 hey. And I never yielded. Let's go.
In a place with I'm free and I got what it takes to rock the mic like I'm for. Still watch what you
Wow.
mouth cause this shit still hurt to go out.
Wow. 5:31 in the morning. This is the last day week. The last day for the next couple weeks. I'm actually taking some time off. The staycation starts. We're going to use that time not only to build our lives, to rethink, but also to get healthy and also to, just really just enjoy life. I'm still going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So you know me, I'll pop on. So just stay tuned, be around. But then I'll be back again in a couple weeks. So probably first week of April. See y'all soon. This your boy Unc. Let's party some more a little bit. Best of my playlist that I put together, my mixes that I put together. Here's one. Let's go.
Yeah.
I thought about that, Angeline. I thought about. It's all about the person. If you find that right person.
Yeah.
You gotta be very lucky to find that right person.
Yeah.
By the Benjamins, baby.
In a non-transactional space.
By the Benjamins, baby.
Let's come on.
Yeah. What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers? We'll be dipping in the bins with the ball. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus. Trying to get my hands.
Uncle A's is a Taurus.
Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and
Bill.
still. Everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leave when you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio.
De Janeiro, somebody hero. Want to be heard on a hot 97 every day. That's my word. That Uncle A's Cash App challenge is off today. This is the last day. Somebody getting some money today. Let's go, y'all. I'm chilling.
Watch these rotten lump in your guts. Rich vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting scooped in my ice cream.
Yo, honey dip, summertime, fine jerry dripping. Send you a pickings with a bunch of chickens, how you clicking? I kept shooting strong since we got close. She rock roast, honey throat smelling like impost. Your whole shell, baby's wicked like Nimrod. Caught me like a freshwater straw, or may it not be good. Attitude is very rude, boo. Crabby like seafood, it turns me on like Vine, see your law rule. They call me Slucky Love on check the strategy by any means. Shirley Tickles with my Billy jeans. Black Mrs. America, your name is Erica, right too. Lazy apple, small piece, 6 shoe. Caramel complexion, breath smelling like cinnamon. Excuse me, the dog me no harm. Turn around again. Goddamn, backyard's banging like a Benzie. If I was Jiggy, you'd be spotted like Spot McKin.
See. The official remix. Part 2.
All right. I'm good.
Now you know who she is.
So close your eyes, and you know the girl Jess Hilarious, who I love. I love her, by the way. I love her. Now, this goes to everybody who's older and who knows this character called Waylon and Madam. Doesn't Jess Hilarious look like a pretty version of Madam the puppet from Waylon and Madam? Oh my God.
Yeah, remix. And keep sipping on something like 3-6. And keep the confidence in the G's pieces. There's no wrong way to rock when you're rolling with the rock. Let's get it pop. We go shopping. We back on the top.
No, it's different.
See, they too much effort. We too much better. It takes them.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. But now if you go dig up that picture of Madam,
So, I mean,
the puppet, you gonna have.
Scott, so it do taste better. I know what them girls like. I know what ain't.
Yo, look at the puppet. Look at the picture. Now, these are all mine. These are mine, David. These are all. This is only thing I do this. Hold on, wait. Let me talk to.
Yeah.
We talk to David for a second.
Own out the back of her home. She smelled the muck.
The only playlist you ever hear that wasn't mine was on Wednesday when I would do the reggae, and that's only like 1 out of 5 of the reggaes are mine because I don't know all the reggae songs. So I would get my man DJ Easy or the Reggae Boys, but all of the hip hop, every one of you heard the hip hop joints that was here. That's all me. I made all those joints.
Striking myself, words melt in my mouth, they hot like the jail cell in the south. Before my nigga core bailed me, but to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. Do it all the best stars, see the red sky, the window of the red eye, the lead for the cheap man, shit, living the lead down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Understand what I mean, bro?
4, 5.
Now you talking about beats? Yeah, I make my own beats. You know, like I've always made my own beats. I'm kind of retired from that now because I only made beats because if I needed a song, like I listen to an album, I say it needs this kind of beat. Because all my friends are the best beat makers. Hold on, let me just check this dude real quick. I need you to understand something. all my friends are the best producers. The best beat makers are friends of mine. The best DJs are my friends. Kid Capri, DJ Scratch, Pete Rock, DJ Premier. Let's go down the list. DJ Red Alert. These are all my boys. These are all friends of mine. So as a producer, I produce because all producers are my best friends. DJ Premier, DR Period, Pete Rock. Some of the greatest producers are friends of mine. Buck Wild, Floyd Burnett. Dudes I love, right? So, but every beat I make with my hands. And every mix I do with my hands. So just to clarify for you, I am authentic hip hop from the beginning. I don't ghost beat or ghost write. Just I want you to understand that. And if anybody if I use a playlist, I give them credit. Like the Reggae Boys is what I use on Wednesdays. I give those guys credit from VP Records from Jamaica because they're authentic and they know what they're doing. There you go. I just want to be clear here. You know what I'm saying? You don't know enough about hip hop to know enough about me. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check it sometime.
Fat X and all mix. Please with the match. Conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that. Yes, you can say you the one I trusted. Whatever think that you spread mustard. Shit got
Muggs and Alchemist is two of my favorite dudes too. They dope. But I know when all these guys started. I was around. I knew them. You know what I'm saying? Just coming in. Right?
I know.
Sometimes you got to give a dude a history lesson. It's all good. You love everybody, but you got to give them history lessons.
It's good. All right. I know.
Nothing wrong with giving a history lesson. Don't worry about it.
What you is asking yourself? You gonna ever fall off?
DJ Jazz J, my mentor, one of my DJ mentors.
A lot of speculation on the monies I've made. Monies I've slayed. How is he for real? Is that
you can't hire me? I would come to your house and DJ for free, but you couldn't hire me because I feel as if there's DJs out there that work for a living, and I want them to make sure they stay. You make sure the DJs get paid. What up, DJ Unique? What up, Unique? I love you, bro.
For the millionth time, asking me questions like Wendy Williams harassing me.
It just said I was in the clubs when it was popping, so I know what songs without even having to make a playlist. Let's go.
It's so fun running into you. It has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind.
That's why I'm so cocky with it.
Wow,
pause.
The time we used to have with one another. We absolutely didn't care. We would do it anywhere. Eye contact, and it was over.
My next question is, Dave. I produce records like Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I produce records like Four Alarm Blades. I executive produce records like Annie Up. I exec Cold as Ice and all that kind of stuff. And I taught guys how to use them. What record have you ever made that anybody likes? I just want to know. Anybody, give me one. Just give me one that made that anybody likes. I just want to know. I'm just fucking with you. I gotta mess with guys too. I gotta mess with you. I'm the producer's producer, brother. I'm the DJ's DJ. Understand me?
My man put me up on the share. 1/4 of a square. Headed for Delaware with one change of gear. Nothing on my mind but the dimes.
And I still beat battle anybody. Put me in a drum machine in the studio. I don't care who it is. They all can get it. Any producer I can get. I give them to them right in the studio. Pause. Don't get me distracted this morning. I'm in a good mood. Let's go. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. I'm back. Let's work, y'all. Let's go.
Man, I'm down with no limit. I ride for the dog. On the take with the big dogs. And if anybody mess with Snoop Doggy Dogg, I'ma go. Little people put his name on the wall and every school. Mr. Magic.
No, I'm using. Hold on. I'm using my era shit. That's what I'm saying. What have you done? I'm using my era classic hits from my era. There you go. That's my era right there, clown. That's what my era is, the best era, clown. That's why the music still lasts, and nothing new has lasted for more than 3 or 4 years. You understand? 20-year-old music is still popping, clown. Don't play yourself. You got to learn more. You're talking to the wrong one. Can't why history's no mystery with me. You better learn, boy. Mardi Gras been rocking since 1978. They keep using it. They keep reusing it because it's dope, clown. You understand? Learn your history, clown. Don't talk to me. You talk to a land.
It's the $1 billion remix, baby. For real.
All right, I'm back now.
Come from the stop. Either do it, it gon' die. Gotta keep. I come from the stop. Either do it, it gon' die. Gotta keep. I come from the
Absolutely.
stop. Either do it, it gon' die. Gotta.
Yes, I am a dying breed. We all dying breed. But you understand me, when I die, I'm gonna leave something. What are you gonna leave?
Come through shining, they at you. If they like kidnap you, let's get clapped through. Police stay on us like tattoos. It's only crime cause we have to. Money is power. Sling.
My first family's intact. I call Billy right now. You don't know what you're talking about.
Deal with cowards. Weak lamb.
We got a troll, guys. Don't worry about it.
Jungle the strong standing. Rumble the weak bold and crumble.
I'm just addressing a troll. Don't worry about it.
Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers. Big comes first, and cream after.
And what you need to understand is that we are a family, and we let our family do what we need to do in order to make our family stronger. This is what you don't understand. Everything is in the plan, but I'm speaking to a troll this morning. Don't worry about it. You know, when I'm going to talk about that. Actually, what's good about that, he actually speaks to my topic of discussion this morning about what the internet has become. And so I want to thank David for that. That was great because he actually brought me back to the conversation, what we talked about.
When I found out that you were leaving me, I couldn't sleep thinking about all the things that we've been through. Now all I want to do is tell you that I miss you so much. Those pretty memories.
I was just dealing with a troll, that's all. But it's cool.
I know that in time I'll find somebody.
When I was young, I used to punch him in the face. I can't him in the on the internet, you know what I'm saying? I've evolved.
Love you. I'll never live without
And when yeah, back to what we were talking about. I got distracted, squirrel. That's why I gotta take a break. Out to the trolls out there. If you don't get trolls, then you ain't doing good.
How can I love somebody else If I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go. Sing, yeah.
I'll put him in timeout. I'll bring him back. I like him. I'll bring him back. He was being a troll. I'll bring him back though.
I really want to be happy. I wanna be happy. That's right.
Got the magic stick. I know if I get hit once, I get hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic. What? Magic. I got the magic stick. I'm a freak to the core. Get those once you gon' want some.
Let's go. Good morning.
My tongue touch your girl, your tongue back.
I'm back.
Girl.
Sorry about that.
I don't share with the world.
I had a moment. I'm back.
Early in the morning. Crowd for the low, can't stop us. The fiend for this rock. Let's get the position down pat. Then it's time to switch. I rock the boat. I work the middle. I speed it up, straight it up. And I ain't in the hood with my style good. I'm in the telly working up a sweat stroke. Tonight's the night. You can fall in love. You can call your right. I tell her you met a dog. I pop a lot cause I can back it up. My left stroke's the death stroke.
I got the magic. I know if I get once, I get twice, I get the bad shit. Sure you don't believe me, then come to me tonight, and I'll show you magic.
Go to YouTube, y'all. Let's go. Good morning.
I got the magic. Lil' Kim got a, but our sex so good, he gotta tell his boys. Cause sex don't test my skills. Cause my game had you head over heels, giving the chills, haven't paid my bills. My matching Lambos, the same color wheels.
No pain, I can feel the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Bring the
Let's go, y'all.
honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. You're here.
She looks like a pretty I mean, she's a beautiful woman. It just looks like a pretty version of it.
Can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can feel the sun.
She got that baby hair, that's some sideburns. You know what I'm saying?
Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling, I don't get to hear. But I know it's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my tears.
Good morning. Hey.
You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, is it?
5:51 in the morning, Uncle. Let's go. I had to deal with that hater. You can't punch him in the face no more. You gotta just. The guy's from I think up in northern Canada somewhere. That's why. I know he's from. He just mad because he can't win the Cash App challenge. I don't think they have Cash App in Canada.
She get it from her mama. You can't tie a sweater over that. So how did it jump? You lay back, blowing ganja. Easy, she be hard to watch. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So I'll let you back in. Let you back in. I'll let you back in. Let's see what happens. It's not your fault you can't win the Cash App account. They don't have Cash App in Canada, probably.
Can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you can have for you.
Now, Mace be the man, wanna see you doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the best.
I gotta kick him out
The reason
again.
why I love you, you don't like me cause I'm status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking the fabric. Girl, I wanna give you carriage till you feel you a rabbit. Any want you can have. Walk through the mall if you like it, you can.
Just smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious of way we with our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot. My son got knocked.
Keep it up. I'm a sick list on them.
They want us all gone eventually. Keeping out of state for great knowledge. The coke was put without the garbage. We'd all have the top dollars.
I'm a Lindsay Graham on that.
Designer clothes, lacing your click up with diamond rolls. Your people holding dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law with no undercover. Just thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time, watch the blimp read the world is mine.
If I rule the world,
Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby.
Come on. Welcome to Thursday, the last day. Let's go, y'all. Let's keep working. Come on.
The way to be.
Betty Depp. Yeah. Betty, yeah. Old Brad. Tab. JC. Rockefeller. Just the things we.
This is why I need a wife. I need a new wife. My wife would keep me out of the road. Try it again.
Romantic places in my mind, hoping someday I would find the perfect one and I could share. And then that day you walked inside, and no longer could I hide my love. I had to take you there.
Good morning, everybody. I'm in the building. Good morning, Els. Good morning, Yon. And this is Thursday Strong. We're getting popping this morning. We're about to get out of here. Oh, man. We're going to take us a little vacation for a week. It's fun. Do something crazy. Good morning. Let's get the show started early this morning. I had a lot to talk about this morning. Let me get it going. Hey.
Hey, Dad. It's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you and good luck.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host,
We're going in
incomparable
5:55 today.
Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now for us, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays is rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people what it is. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Good morning, everybody. Oh, what a good morning. We finally made it to Thursday. Oh, man, what a great week. Again, another great week. All right, that's beautiful. Ignore me earlier. I was yelling at a guy because for some reason I let a guy get on my nerves. But he didn't get on my nerves, but I felt like I needed to say something to him. But I really should, because if you don't know, you don't know. I can't argue with anybody that doesn't know. But back to what I'm saying. Good morning. This is the morning emails. This is Thursday. Another great day. Oh, man. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And he seemed to be okay. You seem to be okay now, David, because I put you in timeout, but you came back. Thank you very much. Lindsay, is he okay? Yeah, he's okay now. He's got it together. He's a nice man. He's just okay. Thank you, Lindsay. You're Lindsay approved, so you're all right. You seem to be okay. I don't know. He's still going. I see. I'm trying to ignore the guy. What's up with this guy? I'm trying to ignore the guy, but he's just a troll. This guy's a troll. But why would you have your picture up there? Now you got a problem. All right, I'm gonna kick him out. Sorry, guys. I didn't know he was just out of control. He's bugging. Sorry, guys. You get a lot of crazy people out here. Don't even worry. You get trolled. I've been dealing with that for a long time. What up, Chef? Good morning. This is the last day of the week, vacation time. So I need a wife. That's all. I need a wife. I need somebody to get up with me in the morning to keep me out of the road, keep me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that's great about a woman. I had to block the guy. It was crazy. Yeah, that's the great about woman. Woman keeps you out of the road. If my wife was there, she would be like, my wife, she would be like, baby, stop. Don't. She'd have came over here. She'd tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, baby, don't listen to that. Just fuck that guy. Good morning, everybody. Let's go to blackfacts.com real quick. Shout out to my Muslim family that's going through Ramadan right now. Thank you very much. The tough thing about Ramadan is when it comes right on the day of daylight savings time. So now there's so much more sunlight that really tests it. And I don't know if you guys have done Ramadan. I did as a young kid. You find that it becomes more, it's tougher in the first couple of days. After a couple of days, you're good. You know what I'm saying? But you find it gets a little tough in the first couple of days of Ramadan, especially when the daylight savings comes in and you got that much more sunshine. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Anyway, let's go to blackfacts.com. Fact of the day today, March 14th, 1977. Fannie Lou Hamer passed away. Oh, boy, another icon, right? Fannie Lou Hamer. By the way, Angeline, you put up some good black facts all in your post. She was an American voting and women's rights activist, community organizer, and the leader of the civil rights community. The youngest of 20 children, Fannie Lou was working in fields with her sharecropper parents at the age of 6 amid poverty and racial exploitation. She received only a 6th grade education. Her civil rights activism began in August 1962 when she answered a call by the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee for volunteers to challenge voter registration procedures that included African Americans. During the course of her activism, Hamer was threatened, arrested, beaten, and tied up. Fannie Lou Hamer's tombstone in her hometown of Ruleville, Mississippi is described with a famous quote, "I am sick and tired of being sick and tired." How about that? She was posthumously inducted into the National Women's Hall in 1993. This is Women's Month, guys. There you go. More Black Facts to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. Because if it's history, it will tend to repeat itself, and then you'll breed a generation of knuckleheads. Jesus. We got to slap. Anyway, back to what I'm saying here. We are on. This is a great morning today. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Last day, man. Next week, we got the Cash App Challenge, which is going to be that's going to be great. Hey, Chef, if you get a chance, put in today's mathematics if you could, so we can get that going. Yeah, just hilarious. That's great. So today, before I get into my topic of discussion, I want to just recap. We had some great conversations this week. We talked about We talked about the casino situation in New York City. April Leon filled us in on that. She explained to us very simply that the casinos in New York City may be a good thing. Beanie said it would be a bad thing. And people, Angeline was back and forth, but I think she's saying it's a bad thing. But whatever you think of having a casino in New York City could be a good thing, even if it's a boutique casino. They have Resort World in Queens, which Nas is part of a group that's investing in the casino, and Coney Island. April feels that is going to bring jobs to the neighborhood. And what she said yesterday was a great comment. She said, if you're mad about something, let's just protest all the liquor stores and the smoke shops and the community that's sort of jammed in the community. So yeah, so she actually made a good point. And then that girl, Angeline Diva, also Dr. D Nice, who put up some very beautiful pictures of herself. First of all, let me just say this: I'm laughing. I'm not laughing because Dr. D Nice is a beautiful woman. But I'm laughing. I was laughing about it because she's so random in her approach to anything. Like, you know, if you get to know Dr. D Nice, she will randomly do anything. Like, you know, she has no fear. So I was laughing because I was like, what random thing would Dr. D Nice do? And that is one of them. She's a country doctor, but she has a great life, she's a great spirit, and she does so many random things. And we're going to wish her the best, and we're going to vote for Dr. D Nice when she has the People's Choice portion of the Mrs. North Carolina Award. So thank you, Dr. D Nice. We're very excited about that. It's the funniest thing in the world. If you notice it, I mean, I laughed so hard, it was crazy. But she's going to kill it, and she's going to do her thing. She's a beautiful woman, and a wife, and a mother, and a doctor. I mean, not just we don't call her Dr. D Nice just because it's fun. No, she's an actual doctor. So it's great. Yes. Toby didn't want the casino either. So April, you know, she talked about that. So, okay. Also, let me just get to, I got a lot of calls yesterday about Coco Dream's laugh. They thought her laugh was crazy. Coco Dream's laugh is the most hilarious. It was like ah, ha, 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 ha. It was the craziest laugh. So I don't know if y'all noticed, I kept turning her laugh down in the conversation because it was such a loud and crazy laugh. She is like she has the laugh of a woman who knows how to disrespect, who knows how to cut a man short. Like she's if you talk to Coco, you can tell that if you lack it in any kind of way, Coco, just imagine getting that laugh from Coco. That's she knows how to do it. Shout out to Coco James. That laugh is crazy. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, that's all you're ha 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 ha, like laughing. I love Coco. She's hilarious. Shout out to Coco James. Yeah, she sounded like exactly. She sounded like the Lady Joker. It was crazy. It was crazy. She sounded like the Lady Joker. I'm just deleting that guy. He's all in here. Just weird. He's a weirdo, man. Listen, people are crazy, man. You gotta deal with crazy people. That's the great thing about going live and out into the public. Yeah, I don't know the guy, but you deal with crazy people. That's fine. It tells you that people are listening. So if he's probably, I hope he's okay. He's probably got some issues, and he just keeps, he can help himself. That's all right. And I don't like him using that. So we don't take you can speak your opinion, but we don't like you using profanity in the chat. Now you can get on here and say profanity if you have something to say, but you can't use it in the chat. Don't do that, young fella. Please, you'll get yourself in trouble. All right, so the next, my topic of discussion today, and I want y'all to understand it. So the other day, I had a meeting about a project that I was working on with a very high level agent, and so we got the project. This is one particular project that went all the way to the top. It was the documentary, DMV documentary. But if you remember the other day, I talked to you about Wendy Williams, and when we said that, Wendy, you should probably not I said to her, don't put a documentary out until you come back from all the issues you were having with your job. At the time, she had just kind of left the Wendy Williams show when we had this conversation. And I said to her in Melbourne, in Harlem, I said, hey, Wendy, I understand you want to do this. And she talked about the Kim documentary. And I said, well, Kim should use Triumph as the way to end her documentary. And you shouldn't put out a documentary until you land your new job, you have enough time to get over your husband, and then you guys can sort of have some kind of leveled out relationship so you can sort of figure out your infrastructure and go back on top. This is what my conversation with Wendy was. And but they put it out anyway, as you can see, and there was so many bad conversations about the Wendy Williams document. People felt sorry for it, but there were a lot of eyeballs on it. And she said to me in the conversation, I didn't reveal this before, she said, but nobody wants to see me happy. They don't want to see a happy person. They want to see a person. They look for ways to, she said, unhappiness spreads faster than happiness. That's what she said. And I looked at her, I was like, yeah, I got you. But in my mind, because I was a friend, I didn't want her to have that unhappiness. But she said, I did unhappiness for a living. And that's what they like. They like the unhappiness. They like saying bad things. And this is what travels. And that got me to thinking about, our news cycle, and especially like entertainment. And I went through some of the pages, like, and I started looking at the headlines. I started looking at, what's this, Vlad TV, and I started looking at Media Takeout, and I started looking at all these different. I realized that every single, and especially for Black people, by the way, the caveat to the conversation was that she said nobody wants to see Black people happy. How bad? Nobody wants to see Black people happy. So, which is weird that it's fun. The universe works that this conversation started today, and I started kind of like yelling back and forth at some kid. As he started to trigger me into, and he was roping me into a trigger space, and I was like, yo, man, that shit is correct. People do not look for happiness. So we have a society, especially in our community. So this project I took out to, I took it up, part of the company I was just named CEO of. It's connected to like LeBron and I don't want to drop names like that, but like the same kind of and the same kind of company, Kevin Hart and LeBron and all that kind of stuff, right? And so, and talking in a meeting about this we're talking about this project that somebody had handed to me, and I was actually just running up the flagpole for them. And the same conversation came. It was a Black project. It was an inspirational story about a Black person, female from the Midwest. And she was basically, it was a victory story, but it wasn't. And they said to me, this doesn't have any teeth. We gotta pass on it. Nobody will take it. And basically, in a nice way, they said, nobody wants to see Black people unless they struggle. Wow. I thought that was pretty amazing. And it really made me think about the conversation I was going to have this morning as I walk out and take my time off and go off into my hiatus. And I started thinking about, I was like, yeah, because, our shit is too inspirational. We joke, but we really always are trying to uplift each other. And it really, I started looking at all of the clickbait podcasts that are out there, like what got the most clicks. It was Cat Williams, and Cat Williams at the end of the day was dissing all of his people. What is it inside of us that always wants the most negative, and we respond to the negative so well that is our most those are our most popular broadcasts. I mean, now, this wasn't always like that. There was a time we had inspirational shows. Remember, we had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, we had Bill Cosby, We had, great shows, Fat Albert. We had great shows that showed Black people in inspirational places. Yeah, a doctor and his family living in a brownstone in Brooklyn. That's a great story, right? But what's happened nowadays is that we don't have those inspirational stories because the things that we watch, Housewives of Atlanta, Kevin Samuel, rest in peace, he spent an entire career, as much as I thought he was a pretty intelligent guy, he spent an entire career telling women what was wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? An entire career. I'm telling you what was wrong with you. Have we gotten so far as a people? We talk about economic, like yesterday, Angeline was talking about why it that everybody is the Black man has been beaten down, Black people, whatever the case. We talk about people have done to us. Are we so traumatized that we don't realize that we may be doing this to ourselves? And it's how we respond. That's why the music, think about there was an artist that came out, Sexy Red. And I watched Sexy Red. It's like, man, this is a young lady who has a tremendous popularity, but the day that she decides to say, my boob hole itch, or my whatever the case may be, they would probably cut her off. What is it in us? It's amazing that I started having a little back and forth with this guy, because this is actually the conversation I wanted to have today on my way out. What is it in us that looks for the most salacious and it becomes a part of our culture? I'm going to put that question out to you guys. Good morning, Reginald Mayer. Hey, Reginald, do me a favor. Because Reginald's a guy who does well. I want to talk to people about this. Raylan Flowers, yeah, he was great. Lady Joker, yeah. Morning. Before we get started, let's go to today's mathematics. This is the last mathematics before we go on break. Shout out to the Nation of Gods and Earth. I'm not a member of the Nation of Gods and Earth, but I do respect the wise culture and teaching from the Nation of Gods and Earth. Thank you, Jada Chef. Today's mathematics is knowledge, culture. Knowledge to know, and culture is a way of life. Who are the 85%? The answer is the uncivilized. That's what the answer is from the Nation of God and Earth. Toby says the seed of hate was planted in us and we use it against each other. Yeah, that is true. Think about it in your mind. Like, this is a conversation. It's so crazy because I started today and that was the energy that came into the room. And it was amazing because I didn't tell the person to have that energy, but this is the energy that came in as a kind of a troll and was trying to get attention, whatever the case may be. But he was coming from a negative space, which is probably something going on in his life that's causing him to come from a negative space. He didn't know anything. It just was a negative space. That's crazy. People get their crabs in a barrel. That's a good. Yeah, but just like Jay-Z said, crabs aren't supposed to be in a barrel. As opposed to supporting a guy like Jay-Z said it's because crabs aren't born in a barrel. Crabs are born on the ocean floor, and they have no reason to be in a barrel. So at the end of the day, if you're a crab, all of a sudden in a barrel, like what the hell's going on here? Oh, there's some sunlight. I'm going up. You're going up. Well, hey, take me with you. Good morning, April. People get their highs from others' failure. Now, because I'm looking at all of the news, I'm going to the top headlines in Black news, basically the top headlines, because there are companies like The Grill that try to highlight Black successes, and we do Black Facts. Think about blackfacts.com that puts out Black Facts. If not for me putting out blackfacts.com, would you guys know anything about it? You would never hear about blackfacts.com. Back to my conversation about Wendy and other people. Is that more of the catalyst of the downfall of the African American than anything else, than anything that we believe to be the oppressive society can do to us is that we look for the negativity in ourselves first. That's the conversation I wanted to talk about this morning. Tell me what you think. Let's go to the phone. Tell me what you think about that. I mean, am I off in my thought process here? Because we're going to end the show this week and we'll be back after hiatus. But I want to leave y'all something to think about before we come back. I really do, because I think that is something going to help us, sort of deal with some of the stuff, because we react to negative news. It's almost like we clutch and gravitate to it. Let me give my boy who I didn't call. Well, I did call Toby this week. Let me start with him, and then I'll move my way around. But by the way, Coco Deem's laugh is the wildest laugh I've ever heard before. I mean, my God. That's the funny. You can almost tell that she's laughing at somebody else's pain. I love Coco. She's crazy. That was awesome. That was the best laugh in the world. Yo. Oh my God. Toby. I had to get down. It was so crazy, her laugh. Coco Deem's laugh is the funniest. I was like, yo, this shit is the most. Anyway.
I love Coco.
I love Coco too. She's hilarious. Beanie says the average person has so much self-hate that they don't like to see love and positivity. That is true. April says you're correct. Come on, Beanie. We're leaving today, so we're gonna need your insight today, Beanie. I'm gonna call you. You're gonna pick up. Yeah. But listen, Toby. It's amazing how fast we apply to negativity. Think about how fast negative news spreads and how slowly positive news spread. Now, it wasn't always like that. Now, we shall overcome the inspirational thing. Think about the inspirational control is the power of control. Because I was talking about TikTok ticking, because TikTok is about to be out here, or they're voting it out.
Think so?
Yeah, they're voting it out.
I don't think so.
They may. It's going to pass. That's the House, and it may go to the Senate. And if it goes to the Senate, they're going to ban TikTok. April said, "Well, worse agenda has been raised in this culture of negativity, violence, and hate." Now, is there a way as a culture? How do we correct that? As elders, as grown-ups, how do we correct it?
Too late.
You think that you saying that there's no hope?
No.
For our community,
we're too deep into it.
It's going to be banned. It has to pass the Senate, and it's kind of bipartisan. They're both going to do it, and that's because TikTok is a Chinese company, and it's used as propaganda. If you go to China and you listen to TikTok, it's not like the TikTok that's in America. Just understand, not like it. It will just be reowned by someone else. Yeah, that's true. The uncivilized people do not have proper knowledge of their true way of life, because the devil is settled in their best part in their minds. In other words, they're being controlled in their minds.
Yep.
Man says, thank you, Reginald. The black fact should include the entire diaspora. Yeah, it should. I mean, because it would give you context and would be more historical. It would give you a more historical look. How do we? But so you're saying it's too late, Toby. I don't think it's too late, because I'm very optimistic. I'm always looking forward to ways that we can do better.
That's great that you think like that, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're too late.
Well,
you know why I say we're too late? Because if you look on Facebook and the new X/Twitter right now,
right,
you see more porn, nasty porn on there than you do on regular websites. Or whatever.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Pornhub.
Yeah, Yeah, that's
so
true.
You have to go to the comments. Come on, look at the algorithm that they give us compared to the algorithm they give the kids over there in China on TikTok.
Yeah, that's true.
It has nothing but education. We get the most ratchet things that we can find.
Well, I mean, you understand we're at war. While America is at war with itself, the rest of the world is at war with America.
And it started with watching trash TV.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerry Springer back in the day. I'm talking about Jerry Springer. All that. It started with that. It's where we started gravitating watching it.
Donahue. What's the girl name? The little heavyset girl. What's her name?
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake. Donahue. Ricky Lake. Oprah.
Ricky Lake never really had drama like that.
Oprah. Oprah Winfrey first started out. Her show was crazy. That she used to do was ridiculous to get on. Oprah was crazy. She was like she was almost like Cocaine's laugh, you know. You broke. Yo, that's the best. God, that is the best. Yo, that is the best laugh. I love Coco.
Like,
so what Toby says, we're too far on. How can we be too far
gone? That's
I don't believe that. I don't believe that we are too far gone. I believe that there's a way
you can remain optimistic.
I can remain optimistic. I'm going to remain optimistic. I'm going to remain because if that's the case, then what are we doing it for? Geraldo, Maury Povich, Licky Lane. You are not the father. I mean, come on. How many shows have we put on where we were just showing dysfunction in our community? Dysfunction. I mean, yeah. What's your fun? But that used to be the commercials in the late 70s and early 80s. It was I am a bill. I'm working out on Capitol. Yeah, and now I'm off to the White House. That was Nipsey Russell. Listen, there was so many positive things that we could talk about in the media back then. We had negative. There was always negative stuff, but it was a positive competition, a media competition. Fat Albert was a show about guys that hung out in a gang, and there was a gang, but they wasn't out there robbing and killing people. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you blaming it on then, lady? Gen Z? What are you blaming it on?
Us. Yeah. I think it's our lack. Everything for me goes back to the lack of leadership in our community, the lack of fathers, because you see that programming doesn't come into the houses of other people, not for the kids. It doesn't.
I think I'll take April's word on it. Gotta hear from April.
All right, all right. Go back, Toby. I'll talk to you. I'm gonna make a couple of calls. I'm gonna bring a couple of thoughts on this morning before we get out of here. But I think it's a good. Yeah, I think so. All right, Toby. Toby Hicks, everybody. That's my man. I'm gonna miss talking to Toby in the morning. Good dude. I mean, Toby's a very practical dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Working guy, gets up every day in the morning, goes out and go to work. That's what this is for. This is for those people that get up in the morning and go to work. And, that's what it is. Let me try. I'm going to make this last ditch effort. I'm going away for a couple of weeks, Beanie. So let's see if you're going to. Let's see if I get Beanie. Let's see if I get Beanie. The last. This may happen. A rare. Is this
good morning?
Is this a rare? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, a rare appearance by the legendary Sabrina Beanie Long. Beanie, good morning, Beanie. I was off the rails. I was in the road a little bit this morning.
Yes, I was so confused. I was like, okay, what is going on? Why are you entering the news?
Yeah. But it's like squirrel, and then I get caught up. But again, I'm victim of the same reality. Like I got drawn to the negativity immediately, got in my feelings, and had to pull myself.
Yeah. I'm glad you pulled yourself out.
Yeah. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, wait till I catch this dude. I'm gonna beat the brakes off him. But Beanie,
now, no violence, no violence.
We're past that. But Beanie, is there no hope? Are you saying that we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Wow, that can't be true.
Yeah, I think it is. Because it's more of them than there are of us. I'm confused.
But we
by the whole.
Okay, here's the first top stories. Let me go through a couple of top stories. First top stories on Vlad, right? Drake appears to respond to Kanye did him the iconic 50 Cent clip. That's a top story. Top story. Oh my God, Stephen A. Smith.
But even in that, where people get their news from is just negative.
Negative.
So it's So and it's much more of that than there is of positive stuff. People don't even watch the real news anymore. It's like crazy. And real news has to do what the other crazy news is doing. So we're doomed.
Yeah, it's crazy. Jack Boy, who I don't know who Jack Boy is reportedly arrested on felony weapon and drug charges. I don't even know this guy. Why am I
like why? Why is the news and why do you care?
Why do I care about that news? Why is this?
Yeah.
Why aren't you telling me about the kid who just graduated with his doctorate over at Penn State? The young African American man that got just graduated. Because that's happening too on a major scale. Why aren't we talking about that?
Because that's just how society is. We like the negative, not we per se, but the average person.
Why is the clip of
full of so much hate?
Wow.
That it's just you can't even find the self-love in yourself to love on something that's happening. That's good.
Wow. So are we blaming it on the mothers? This is what John. I don't believe this. This is National Women's Month, so I'm gonna stop for a second, and I'm not gonna blame it on the mothers. I'm not gonna blame it. Uncle Age, you've learned how to pivot properly. Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, we've learned how to pivot properly. But I don't blame it on the mothers, but I do blame it on the lack of family balance. That's what I blame it on. There should be more balance in the family, mothers and fathers, and there should be a line of morality that fathers can add to the family, where the mothers, at the end of the day, a lot of single mothers got to do what they got to do. And sometimes
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
You don't? Wow. Oh.
No, I know many people come from great 2-parent households that are horrible. I mean, too many. Like
me too.
Know a lot. Yeah. So it's just like that. That has nothing to do with it. It has to do with how your brain processes what's going on, and too many people, their processes are off.
Well, I mean, you have to
understand. And to me, a lot of it is, yeah, it's true. But the way that people mask that makes the situation worse, because everybody just wants to forget about what's going on, like it's going to make it go away, and that's not how to deal with it.
Well, okay, so Toby says he would blame it on the mother as well, because the average today, the father is out. I don't blame it on the mother. I blame
it on lack of education and lack of wanting to be present, because you're afraid, we're just doomed.
No, but I think what Chef's guy is saying is that the fathers see the difference. I can judge other races, right, that are here, and the difference is you prioritize things that matter in your home, and a good father and mother combination can prioritize what's important, whereas the salacious clickbait news is more important to kids. That's their whole life, because for the lack of a stable environment and stable leadership in their home. That's what I get. That's what I get.
No, that's it.
I tell you what, it's so nice. It's so nice talking to Beanie. Hey, Beanie, I've been wanting to talk to you. I want to come to your place and get a wash and set. Listen, stay out. We're talking black talk. You're not allowed me in this conversation. See how many characters I can get in before Beanie gets tired of me. Beanie Long, I want to tell you something. One thing I'll explain to you. Yeah, say Beanie, this is Bugsy Kardashian. Do you do anything for my face? Can you help my face? Oh boy.
There's no hope for that either.
No hope for that face. That face is pudding. Beanie, have you enjoyed the show?
Yes. You've been doing a great job.
All right, thank you very
Great
much.
job, as always.
I'm enjoying myself. But listen, I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks. But I just wanna this is a health break. You know what I'm saying? I want to get healthy. It's not a vacation. It's a staycation. I'm gonna stay my ass here. I'm in the gym. I'm getting myself ready. I'm ready to go find me a wife now. I'm ready to go get me a wife. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I'm going in again. No, all right.
Why are you punishing yourself?
I don't even know.
You see that whole thing of people just hate themselves so much.
You're not enough, Lace. Here it goes. Lindsay, this is Lindsay. I had told him to stay here with us. I think we've bored him. He needs to add another person to this conversation. But when we're all in here having a party, though, I tell you that. Anyway, Beanie, thank you so much for supporting me on the morning emails. And this is the one place where we can say a positive thing. The warning emails would not be the same without your contributions. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And have a great day. Beanie Long, everybody.
You too.
Go.
Enjoy your staycation.
Thank you, Beanie.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Look at that. See, we got Beanie on this morning. How about that? It's great. It's great. Yeah, I think Uncle Lays is tired of all his head by himself. I mean, keep me out the road. Oh man, is your bed too big for you? I have a very large bed, by the way, just so you know. The man who findeth a wife findeth the best thing, a best friend, and another bill. Oh my God. What are we doing? Why are we? By the way, massages by Kim. That is like the best thing in the world. I'm already missing massages by Kim. Hey, listen, if I do find a new wife, here's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to have to be allowed to have regular massages by Kim. So that's going to be a part of the relationship. Good morning, April. But listen, April, Uncle Lace is going away for a couple weeks. I just don't understand why. And now I'm going to have to be dormant. Shut up, Lindsay. You got to be dormant for a couple of weeks. Just be quiet. Enough of you. I need. The
mornings are never going to be the same without you.
No, it's a health thing. I want to spend. My birthday's coming up.
Health first.
Yeah. Your birthday's coming up. It's going to be the pound of the square. The pound to the square coming up. It's going to be a good time. So I want to go in. I want to get sugar in my life. I'm working on that. I'm going to drop some weight, and I want to get back to running. All the great things that I do to be healthy. So I want to get ready. I'm going to walk into the pound to the square on point. So there you go. That's my job.
Okay.
Yeah. And everything starts with diet, changing my diet, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna get healthy for the next part of this journey. But back to my point, April. Are we too far gone? I don't believe we're too far gone. Beanie said, yeah. Toby says we're too far gone. I don't think so. I think we just have to make a leadership shift in our. I think our community lacks leadership, and I think we got to find a shift.
Yeah, I think it's a collective shift. In order for that leadership shift to happen collectively, we have to all be willing to give something up, right? And we have to take ownership. If we don't take ownership for the current condition, then there will be no opportunity to shift anything. But to be very honest, I think that it's going to take us to realize and accept that we are headed.
Sorry, go ahead.
That we are headed for travesty, but it is written, and signs. All of the signs for what written there. I think in terms of what is there to hope for is what we collectively do together to defend ourselves and to keep our children safe for what is to come.
We've done in New York. I think New York. See, you guys are coming from a New York perspective. I think
It's not even just about New York. No, not at all. Because I have conversations with people all over the place, and the feeling of despair, hopelessness, and despair is so prevalent. And it's interesting that it's so related to what I'm working on in my dissertation. We collectively have to decide that our children have to be saved. And in order to save our children, in order to have any hope for our future, is to accept, right? To really accept the things, the oppressive state, right? And when I say oppressive state, I don't mean just racism, right? It's an oppressive state. All of these things that are happening, TikTok, and these things that have become distractions, love and hip hop, like all of the negativity, right, that has replaced the balance. What we had before was a balance. We had a better opportunity to see the positive and the negative, and we had a better. We felt more empowered actually to choose. Like we can choose like the good and we can choose the bad. There's less to choose from now. Like the negativity so far outweighs the positivity that our generation, our current generation, have raised really on a one-sided view.
So where are our best and brightest, April? Where are they?
Our best and brightest are everywhere. They really are. But I think that we need not confuse our best and brightest for people that are still hopeless and who have no hope.
Listen,
no, hold on, right? Yesterday, I had to go to this principal's meeting, and a principal was asking me. He said, "Do I notice a difference in the younger people that are being employed?" And like one principal, she just went in like she lost it about how she can't stand it, she will not tolerate. And I said, there is a definite difference of the millennials and the Generation Zs, and we created that difference, right? We made life easier for them. We raised them with options, with so many options, feelings, emotions. Like they get a chance to say, I'm not gonna help at risk for the sake of staying late for this job, right?
But I do blame that on very loose liberal agenda in our community, and I think we've adapted that. I think because at the end of the day, you're trying to give kids such power over their lives that they refuse to take guidance.
Not try like we have done it. But I think also is that we don't buy into what's a liberal agenda. Don't buy into what's a leftist or a rightist agenda, because the agenda all intersects. One has consistently supported each other to get where we are.
But okay, let me step in and say this: in this country, see, we are inside of this country. But what this country does, and if you travel, you know what I'm talking about, different places in the country, what they try to project is their best and brightest. So when we go out into the world, the projection of America, we're projecting our best and our brightest, but we're projecting our worst and our negatives into us, which is the citizens, especially the African Americans and the poor people. We're projecting the negativity backwards, but to the rest of the world, we're trying to project America's best and brightest. So I think it's a projection issue.
It's not just a projection issue. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's a safety mechanism. It supports the idea of our current supports capitalistic ideologies.
Right.
But when we fail, right, when we're looking at the American structure, And all these people who are coming here in droves for a chance at a better opportunity in life, like that so-called American dream. That American dream was always meant for some, and it was a balance. Like the system will consistently control how many stay at the bottom, and the bottom has increased, and how many stay at the top. Right? It doesn't matter which way you cut it. When we say better education, we say literacy. When we say literacy, when we say raise the minimum wage, it's never going to catch up for everybody to live a comfortable life. Somebody, and it's more than not, has to be the people at the bottom. This is the way this country.
Well, capitalism is a pyramid scheme, and every pyramid scheme, you need the suckers at the bottom of the pyramid. We see that I get.
When we think about the fairy tale stories, and we think about all of these things that we've been even raised on, like we have been brainwashed to a certain extent. There's so much of what we believe and think and watch that's controlled.
So let me
take accountability.
I'm going to press you. Let me press you here. Okay. Are you saying, because what we do is we're all virtual, we all have virtue, we all come into the situation, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Are you willing to turn your check down as a business owner, as an employer, as an employee, to do the altruistic thing for the community? Who's willing to do that?
Right, because we are not actually born with virtue.
No.
Virtue has, right?
No, and that's why we're lost, because nobody's willing to say no.
Exactly, because nobody is born with it. They have to be taught it. When babies, like, you teach babies not to get what they want. You teach babies not to have temper tantrums, and like you teach them that this negative behavior is not appropriate.
Or you teach baby that the ideology of the society is more important than getting paid off to throw it away. Which is, I think, what's happening here in this world is that people will throw away their ideological realities, their virtue, they'll throw away their morals for a check at the end of the day. And if I can buy you out to make you, if I can pay you, this is just the reality. If I can pay you to put your morals to the side, then there's nothing. It doesn't have no power. I own you. And this is what our society has done. On multiple occasions, the civil rights movement was an armistice. It wasn't when it was. First of all, asking for civil rights was wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not asking for civil rights. We should be asking for equal opportunities in this country. But we didn't equal opportunity. We just asked them to stop beating us and let us drink from a water fountain. So we want civil rights. That's what we wanted, civil. So then, all right, that's an armistice. That's a losing proposition, and we lost. When Martin Luther King found that out, they killed him. Yeah.
There's a difference between equality and equity, right? And
economic equality. So I meant equity. I meant equity in the country economically.
Right, but in order to even gain the understanding or the desire or the respect of economic equality, had to be a respect on a human level. We were not even considered humans.
Yeah, but then why are we? Listen, neither were the Jews, neither were the Irish, neither the East Indian. So at the end of the day, each one of these communities are thriving in this country, and we aren't. How long are we going to use that conversation?
To be very honest, we're all losing in this game. We all lose.
She's saying black people are losing the most. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they did. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got you on that.
But the world, right? Society as a whole, chickens have come home roost. Like, it's not. You can't just go do these things in certain states and places and don't think it's going to ricochet back, and that's what is happening.
In the game of musical chairs, the key to playing the game of musical chairs is don't be the one without a chair. How many years are black people in this country going to be the ones without a chair in this conversation where every other communities, they coalesce, which is a word I use all the time. They coalesce and they establish ways to make sure that a chair. How come we're not coalescing and establishing ways to get a chair in this game of musical chairs? That's what I want to know.
Because we have not taken accountability for our willingness to give each other up to get ahead, right? We have not.
What do you mean give each other up? What do you mean by that? Give each other up?
Whether it's post-slavery, right?
Right.
Post-slavery.
What do you mean by that? Yeah.
Post-slavery, like you have people here trying to establish themselves as free men, free women, trying to get a piece of this American pie, trying to get a piece of this American dream, and work and so on and so forth. Immigration increases, and everybody coming here flooding with poor people trying to escape, like whatever situation they were coming from, poverty, famine.
Right.
Every working class person that came here, if you were able to pay them a little less, you did. But instead of that frustration and anger at the people deciding, well, you're here, you're desperate, I get to pay you a little less for this job than I am for the person.
Yeah, but they'll take the money. But they make less than black people.
But it creates a division, right? It creates a division amongst each other, and separate we're weaker, together we're stronger.
Okay, April, respectfully, all right? I think that's a cop-out answer. Let me tell you.
Not a cop-out.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I think that's a cop-out. Let me explain. Okay, but can I explain? Let me explain why I think it's a cop-out answer. Because in this, would you like me to use Lindsay's voice to explain?
No.
I can use Lindsay's voice to explain, but let me explain why. Because let's just use the newest immigrants, the Hispanic immigrants in this country. All right. The Hispanic immigrants make less money. See, this is how the money is made. The Asians make the most. The white men make the second most. Black men or white women are in there with the white men. Right after the white men is white women. Black men make the next, a third, and then black women are right behind black men because black women always get paid less, right? But then behind them are Hispanic men and then Hispanic women. And what happens is the difference is large growing economic power in this country are the Hispanics. This is data telling us that's the largest growing, because what they do is they bring money home. They have more families intact. They bring their money home and they pool their money, and then the family infrastructure and the money being pooled together allows them to make their family stronger and make their community stronger. So now when you look at some of the suburbs, some of the most growing part of the suburbs are Hispanic Americans buying homes up, buying neighborhoods up, and making the neighborhoods work. This is a reality. This is a truth. Look at population in the schools. Even in the urban settings, the larger populations are more Hispanic than anything else has been in a long time. That's the largest growing population in this country. They are thriving. The Hispanic community is thriving. Why aren't we taking some of those tips from the Hispanic community? They're not out protesting. You don't hear them going through all this stuff. The Hispanic people are going to work every day, and they're even the low end. They're at Walmart going to do day jobs. Even the Dominican people are coming in that used to be jobs that used to be held by black men, now being held by Hispanic men, parking attendants, blah, 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 blah. Why haven't we took that lesson for our community?
Well, I agree with that part. Yeah. But again, we're talking about a culture that people are born into, a learned culture, as opposed to a culture that people here, right, in America, like a culture that's still trying to be created. in so many ways. Like, people in those places are coming from a place of poverty. They've created systems, and more numbers automatic. I just want to say this: like, when the population grows, the population grows. More numbers, just by mere mathematics, is going to look at like a win-win situation.
And let me give you another stat. The debt ratio in Mexico is better than the debt ratio in the United States, where the United States are living above their means and in debt, where in Mexico, people are not going to, like, you're not paying $75,000 for a car that you'll never pay off and a home that you'll never, ever own. The bank will own your home, bank will own your car.
There's a reason for all of that. Right. There's always a reason for that.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
There's always, just like the Federal Reserve is not really a government-owned agency. It didn't start off that way. There's always been a reason for that.
Speaking of money, there's $60 trillion in digital money in the world, and there's only 17 trillion actual, 7 to 8 trillion actual notes on the planet. So there's not enough money for the people. No money.
No, like, that's the point exactly.
Yeah, that's the point. All right, I got it. All right, the point I'm making, April, give me a remedy before we go. A remedy or some kind of pill that we can use for our community. And my pill is put the family back. That's my pill. Bring the family.
That's
together.
One. Family. That's one. Right. One.
Yeah.
We have to change. We have to do our best to change the mindset of what relationships and love and family structures look like, feel like, sound like. Right? We have to find a way to put hope back in the young people who have been brainwashed and traumatized by all kinds of things. They're being on Hunger Games and Squid Games, like their mindset has been prepared for something already.
And how do we publicize our best and brightest as opposed to publicizing our worst? And I think that is a direct rationale behind it, because what we're publicizing is petty beef.
Stop being part of Basketball Wives and Hollywood Wives and Hip Hop Wives and all other bull nonsense. Like, we are responsible for what is happening.
There you go.
Like, we got to stand up and say, no, like, we're more than that. Like, that is not we are not monolithic in the fact that we just don't know how to have relationships. And, being a millionaire looks like being a hood rat in the street on welfare. Like, why do those images look the same right now?
I agree. Again, April Leon, we love you, April. I can't wait to get back, but I'll make sure I come spend some time with you next week while I'm off, because then I can get to see you early, and we'll continue these conversations. And what the next conversation we're going to have, maybe we'll bring this up within our conversation that we're going to have at April's place. We're going to put together a round table, and we'll start putting that plan together.
Yeah. And can I say one more thing?
Yes.
We have to, right? In order for some things not to die with us, we have to be willing, have the patience, the audacity, and the courage to meet our young people on the outside. In order to get from one side of the street to the other, you have to cross it. And you have to bring what you have across to whom we're trying to deliver it to. And in doing so, we have to respect and accept that person, that individual, that group, those children on the other side also have insight to give us. Our knowledge is not their knowledge. Their knowledge is not our knowledge.
Yeah.
So we have to stop approaching our situations in a combative way.
Yeah.
And approach each other in a way where there's something to give to one another.
And even the successful ones that are on camera and TV, maybe we should stop being so petty on a large scale. A lot of who said that the other day? They said Petty Riley, Petty LaBelle. A lot of Petty LaBelles out there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Toby said that. A lot of Petty LaBelles. Stop being such Petty LaBelles, guys.
But is financial gain considered success? Like, are they really happy? Are they living good lives?
A lot of men is out miserable. I'll tell you that. You see that clip with Kevin Hart berating. He's online berating his trainer on the private jet to the point that he's calling him out his name and everything. Yo, why are you doing that? Why are you berating this little guy who's working for you? Yeah. Why are you doing that? Yeah. April Leon, love you, sis. We'll talk soon. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. Right. April Leon, everybody. What a great weekend. Oh, man. Dr. D Nice, I cannot wait. You look beautiful in your pictures, Dr. D Nice. We might go a little over today, guys. Just a couple of minutes over today because I want to get a couple of calls in before we leave. I think we're on to something today, you know. Beanie thinks we're doomed. I don't think so. I think we are. I think we got to change some things. That's all.
Morning, Uncle Larry.
Because as long as we got Dr. D, people like Dr. D Nice, then we can make some changes. And I think if more people thought like Dr. D Nice, I mean, just think about it. This is a woman, a married woman. Every day she's reinventing herself. This is why she's Dr. D Nice. This is why we love her. And she's also taking out you suckers, and you better call her doctor. You like that? Hey, Dr. D Nice. Uncle
I like
Ray's,
that.
You like the way he put that together, Dr. D Nice? Now, you don't live in New York, but I don't know how long you've been on, but you understand this is a conversation. This is a real deal conversation. What, doctor, prescribe a pill for this. Is there a pill for this, doctor?
Well, you know, I'm going to lean into what April was saying, that we're going to have to reach over to the young people, and we have to reach over them and to adjust and change popular culture, to change the mindset about how kids are looking at the world. Because right now what they're being fed is just trash. They are being fed a very materialistic, individualistic, everything about me mentality, and that's not sustainable for our community at all.
There used to be a time, right, when I was younger, we as kids used to, and Chef can tell you this, we would aspire to be the OGs. We would aspire to be the adults. Like we wanted to be, even when they had the house parties, the adults would kick us out, like going over here, stay in the child's place, right? Nowadays, I feel like the adults are aspiring to be the children. That's what I'm feeling right now.
Ding, 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 ding. It's true. 100%. That's what I see. And it's not even like, okay, I just look at myself. I know I'm just youthful spirit, but I'm not trying to be a teenager.
You're not trying to be a child. Right. You're not trying to be a child.
Yeah, I'm a grown woman with lots of experience and knowledge to share. But adults, because they're seeing the attention that you get with certain things, they want to do the same thing. I'm like, no, bruh, that don't look right.
Like I don't want to be in the. I hate when the mother and the daughter are in the club together. I hate. Oh my God, I hate that.
Good luck. They got the same passing on the same. That's not a good.
That stinks of I had my shot. Now I want to compete with my daughter in the club. It stinks. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think the adults should hang out with the adults and they should guide the children and then let the children become adults and get good lessons from our experience. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think, you know.
Exactly.
Kimberly says coming in 12th place. That damn the Black American mom coming in 12th place. Wow. Oh my God. Look, Dr. D Nice, are you excited about Mrs. North Carolina? I'm excited for you, brother. You know, and I love your pictures. They were very beautiful. The pictures that you put up. And by the way, in case you didn't know, Dr. Nice is a beautiful woman, but she is quirky and weird as hell, and that's what I love about her. That's why I was laughing so hard. Because I was like, because I never know what Dr. Nice is gonna do. She just, oh my God, oh Jesus. Hi, tomorrow going to the moon. Hey, yeah, okay. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor. Coco Deems. Your laugh is it? You and Coco Deems have the best, like the wildest. Coco was laughing. It was like the jury yesterday. He was laughing. It was hilarious. Coco's laughing.
My son is deciding. My son is deciding. We're driving the car. He wants you. He said hello.
Hey, what's up, young fella? Let me ask you, young fella, how's he doing? How's he doing in school? Doing well?
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, you got a great mom, and make sure you support your mother, man. She is the bomb. She is one of the best in the world. I tell you that, man. We love Dr. D Nice Beaujolin. She's the bomb, man. And listen, please send me all the information when it's time so we can vote you in to become the very next Miss North Carolina. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Dr. D Nice, take care. Take care, Doctor.
Bye,
Mrs. North Carolina, that is. Dr. D Nice. Yes, enjoy. Thank you so much, Beanie. One more before we go. I have to, because she's been riding with me so well during this time, and she's been a real trooper and everything, even, just really just down for me. And I appreciate her, man. Very one of a kind, our very own Kimberly Robinson. Kimberly.
I refuse to call you Uncle Wade.
There you go.
Refuse.
Thank you. Well, Mrs. North Carolina. But let me just say, by the way, Coco Dream's laugh is got to be the most hysterical. I got so many calls about it. Yo, he said, who was that? Laugh. It was like a mixture of Eartha Kitt. It was
That's Coco Dream.
Marcus. Oh my God. Oh man, this is the best, yo. Marcus. I love it. He's like you can't be lacking in any way around Coco Dream, and you're lacking in any way at all. That laugh will cut to your soul. I had to listen back so I could mimic the laugh and stuff. Just
You're a trip.
Oh my God. Coco Dream's laugh is the most hysterical.
You need a staycation.
I need a staycation, yo. But let me say this. I mean, back to April's point. April made some very good points.
She did.
But see, I hold her. I'm always holding it to account, and I always challenge April because not only she can take it, but she also. And I think sometimes our educators, which love, they talk around the point because they understand the system is in place that they have to adhere to. In most cases, although she is an avenger, she is a free spirit, and she goes out there and does what she has to do. But for the most part, there's still a system that she has to adhere to.
Yeah. Yes. And the good thing is, though, she doesn't seem to let the system stop her what she actually knows needs to be done.
Right.
So that's important. We need somebody that will start with the toe a little bit over the line.
Well, what we did was she has starting to master the art of working with the system for the benefit of her children. I think that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
So, but she's giving us a blueprint. She's saying there's a way that you can work within the system. Shout out to Dennis McKeesey. Shout out to all my other Sheep family. The mastering is, how do you work within the system to benefit your children? That is the key. It's not so much about against the system or complaining about the system or even giving up on the system. The system actually works if you use it properly. If you use your diligence and get all the things that you need. You don't have to talk about it. You could just be about it and let the system work for your children, because the end result doesn't always show you today. The end result shows that we have more families, we have more children growing up, we have more balanced children, we have more educated society, and this system is not meant for everybody to win. Back to my musical chairs. To my musical chairs example. We got to make sure we get a chair. and we ain't been getting no chair because we too busy la 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 and pointing and complaining.
Doing the pretty girl wall.
Right, pretty girl wall. Complaining about why we ain't got a chair, and then we don't get a chair. We're pouting, kicking, and screaming, going, "How come I ain't get the chair?" And you ever see a kid do that? He don't get the chair. They walk off screaming and kicking and throw a tantrum because they didn't get a chair, as opposed to paying attention to the pattern and when the music stops. You know, make sure they got a chair. Yeah.
You know, right now, first I'm going to say, well, thank God that you guys are putting together the round table and OSG conference, because this needs to be put out here. I want to also say, in one of my classes the other day, I was helping them understand the art of listening, the art of communication, because it seems to have been lost, especially from the generation under us and the generation under them. It is a loss, and unless somebody tells them, they won't know. So I just started from the beginning. Patience. You have to learn it all over again.
You know, we got to learn all over again. Before we get out of here, I just want to give the winner of our Cash App challenge today, winning $150. The winner. Hold on. Let me just stay tuned, guys. Hold on. Don't get lost. Stay there. I need a drum roll, please. I need a drum roll, fanfare, because this is the last Cash App challenge I want to give out today. And I'm gonna name the winner, and you guys are gonna love this. We're gonna love this right here. Okay. Let me see if I got it right. Yes.
All right.
You hear that? Okay. Let me share that sound so everybody can hear. The winner of today's Cash App. Finally, as we end this particular part and go on hiatus to our staycation, I want to give the winner, and I'm going to announce this real quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of today's Cash App. Coco Dreams wins the Cash App. Yes.
Coco Dreams.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's the best. Oh. We
Congratulations, Coco Dreams.
Congratulations, Coco Dreams, even though we use her real name in the Cash App world. But we're going to send Coco Dreams her Cash App right now. I'm very excited, very happy that Coco won the Cash App. Thank you very much. And we'll come up with another challenge soon. But this is you see, I got to do the face thing on the thing. Coco Dreams is the winner of the Cash App challenge. Thank you.
Yes.
For that inspirational laugh and all, that is just the best, man. Coco Dreams, you're very good. Take your daughter for a good lunch. That's what Angeline D. So for Lindsay, I'm going on a vacation, Lindsay. You good with that? Yes, Lays, it's okay. You can go ahead. You've been working pretty hard lately. Thank you, Lindsay. How everybody else? Can I go on? Lays, it's about time you take a break. Take a break.
It's about time, Lays.
Frankenstein, you're gonna take a break. Is it okay that I take a break? You know, I don't want to feel like, you know, that you're mad. I'm going, darn. What are you saying? Oh, Lily. And what about you? Miss Walters? Can I take a break, Miss Walters? Yes, and you were claiming your time for yourself.
You need that. Reclaim it.
Reclaiming your time. And what about you, Miss Baldwin? Well, sometimes in a man's life, he needs to take a chance, a break for himself. God, you just can't go without giving a speech, can you? What about you, Z? Yeah, we need to take a break. My skin's breaking. Some skims. Yes. Oh, my God. Well, Kimberly, thank you very much. And go to Massages by Kim for the best massage in the world. I got to tell you, man.
Best damn massage.
The best damn massage in the world. What a great week, you guys. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks, man. Bishop Uncle Ace to the World Perspective. Shout to my OS family. Shout to my MOP First family. Thank you very much, guys. My fully intact MOP First family.
Blaze, I love how you end with me. That's pretty dope.
You like that?
Let's go up to the building. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm good at it. Kimberly, thank you. Love you, sis. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Love you, Blaze. Have a great staycation.
Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll see you in a couple Mondays, all right? Y'all have a good time, all right? At the Glitter Gulch. Yes, at the Glitter Gulch. Have a great day, everybody. I'm gonna find me a wife. I'm telling you right now, new wife. I got my eyes out there. Talk to y'all later.